Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see, we are wearing a little bit of black because we are trying to mourn somebody that died in our fair. What language did I call it again? Yes. So, guys, recently, if you've seen my thumbnail, realize that we are mourning somebody in Africa. Yes. So, but a lot of things happen that you get to ask yourself, is this religion? Is this reality? Could this be love? At what point? At what point exactly? Sorry, guys, let me do this. At what point did we lose it as a people? At what point did we lose it as women? At what point should we tell ourselves the truth? Should we tell ourselves, no, I'm no more interested in this thing. Let me move on. Let me just fast forward. Let me just go. How can you be in a relationship? You are battered physically, emotionally, spiritually, and you're still there. Should we call that love? And religion, Abina, thank you so much for coming on my live. I appreciate you. You're gorgeous too. Thank you so much. So Abina, if you see my thumbnail, we are talking about religions versus love. So the lady there, I know you've known about how you've seen how, and she was in a relationship with her husband. I'll call her husband. And the husband did not allow her to go forward in life. And you marry a man that is against your progress, that is against you going forward in life, and you still stay in that marriage, all in the love, all in the name of sorry guys, all in the name of, I want to be a Mrs. I want to be Mrs. Let people know that I'm married. I am, as in, it's so annoying, it's so appalling. At what point should you leave? See, I'm married right now. If you get to a point that I can't take it, I will move away. I will go. I will walk away. And people, like, at this point, I'm like, let me start supporting feminism. Seriously. Because a feminist will not take this rubbish that woman took. A feminist will not take it. As feminists, they get to tell you you are equal with the man. And that's one thing religious people don't like. But I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it with my full chest. I think at this point, let all of us go and join feminism. Glorious Home, thank you so much for coming. Because if she was a feminist or she has a feminist friend, they would have told her, see, you are equal with this man. Don't allow this man to treat you anyhow. Glorious, thank you so much for coming. Don't allow this man to treat you anyhow. The man will treat you anyhow till the man will, oh God, till the man will kick out to the great beyond. Sorry, guys. For me, as in, I don't even know what to say. And let me read what Abina said. Abina said, if marriage gets to a point that you feel you are not comfortable, just leave. Just leave. I was reading something about Daddy Freeze yesterday. That Daddy Freeze was on live, and he was saying that his first marriage, not that they fought, but at a point, him and the wife, they discovered that they were not meeting, they were not merging, so they just move away. They just find their way, they just move. Do you understand? It's not working. Why stay there? Chika, thank you so much, Ma, for coming. Good afternoon, Ma. It's not working. Why don't stay there? Who are you trying to prove to? See, in this marriage thing, you don't prove to anybody. You don't prove to, or the whole world know that this man. There's an interview that the sister, I heard there are six girls in their family and one boy. The boy is just 30 years old. There's an interview that the sister just granted. Bayobi Show, thank you so much for coming on my live. There's an interview the sister just granted, and the sister, the blood sister, was saying that this is not the first time the man is beating her. That in short, the man caught her from all her family. The man does not come to the house. Even if Osinachi is going to visit their family house in the village, she comes that day and leave that day. Sweet Pea, Pat, share, and Sweet Pea, thank you so much for sharing. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said when the lady come, she will just come. The man will book her flight. She will come that day and go back that day. Their mom is it their mom? Okay, their dad is late. They've not seen the grandchildren. The man just remove her from every member of her family. The man is in control of her. Her YouTube channel. I learned that the latest problem that happened was because of her YouTube channel. That the man needed the password to her YouTube channel and she refused. But guess what? All the money from her YouTube goes to the man's account. The man's account is what she put in her AdSense account. So the money she even make from my YouTube account goes to the man's account. If she's called or invited for an event, it's the man that negotiates her account, and the money goes to the man's account, not to her account. Oh my God. Sweet P, thank you so much. Hang out with Chika. Biobi is greeting you. Yes. Sorry, let me sorry guys. Chika is saying this one is bondage. It's bondage, honestly. It's bondage. She's the one way making the YouTube money. She's the one writing her song. If they invite her for events, the man negotiates the money. The man collects the money. She doesn't even know how much the man negotiated. The man is the one eating the money. If she complains, the man will beat her. If they call her for an event that the man does not like, the man will tell her not to go. Or she goes and she's there, the man will tell her it's 1 hour, start coming home. How now? And guess where the man met her? Let me tell you guys how the man met her. Because I have to go and read about everything. The other sister granted interview yesterday. The man met her when she was ministering on a church pulpit. That was when the man saw her, and the man just knew, oh, I love this lady. And they fell in love. So why is it that you do? And guess what? The man is not working. Hey, God. The man is not working. The man is not working. So the woman is even the breadwinner. As in, the woman is the breadwinner. And this man still have mind. Like, hey, who give the man ododo? Now, who give the man that ododo? Now, me, I want know. You get how ododo go strong, eh? Una gonna say something there behind the ododo. That's what, see, ododo means mind. I want to know who give the man the ododo. To beat the woman, you know, just beat her, he carry hand, carry leg, hit her for chest. Hey, see, it will get to a point that a man becomes violent, and you give the man back to back. No. See, if that girl was your sister, will you? Oh God, I don't even know what to say. But the fact is, the man is in prison. If he's in prison, it's not even the matter right now. The matter that is paining me is not the matter that is in prison. Being in prison, will he bring back that woman? No. Will he bring her back? No. Her children are going to suffer at the end of the day. And you're staying in the marriage because you feel, I want to stay for my children. And let me just stay for my children. I'm staying for the sake of my children. Even if I don't love the man, let me just take. See, your children will end up growing, seeing you be beaten, and they will feel being beaten is a part of life, is a way of life. Let's leave it like that. I'm angry, I'm vexing, everything is vexing me. Everything is vexing me. Oh, thank you everybody for coming. If I've not noticed you, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See. We women, we need to shine our eye. How can you be in a relationship and the man will beat you, he will batter you, will do all kinds of things to you? Dwayne and Steven, I'm doing video, please. Oh, sweet peace. I'm looking polish and professional. Oh my God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Ah, God. I don't even know what to say. That is really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. We women, we are not just YouTubers. If you see a woman, tell her the truth. Yesterday, my sister was telling me, Pat, I know say if you know this woman, if I don't go draw her, come out. See, I would have dragged her. See, my own blood sister, the same mother, the same father. God rest her husband's soul. When the husband was alive and he was doing rubbish to her, I'm the last born in my house, but I was the one that instigated her leaving that house. I told her, sister, leave this house. So guess what? The man, my sister's husband was not even beating her, but his younger ones were treating my sister like shit. And I told my sister, for goodness sake, you have more money, you have your job, must you die in the marriage? And I was among the people that instigated her to leave the house, and she left, and she had peace. After leaving, the man now realized, and the man came to beg. And when the man came to beg, my father told him, you have to come to the village and make sacrifice. And tell us that you're, oh God. Some people are dodo. They are dodo. Hey, winch they behind that man or dodo. It's not an honorary thing. How can you beat your wife? You will beat your wife. As in, you will beat your wife till she will land in ICU. Go and fight wrestling now. Is it not your mates that are fighting wrestling? They are making money. And you, oh God. Thank you, everybody. Afromex family, thank you so much for coming. Please share this video, share me out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And the link is there. If you want to come and talk, please just Just come and say something, please. I appreciate you guys. Let me read what Abina said. He said, one thing my grandma always told me was, whenever I feel any form of uncomfortability in my marriage, that is a red flag. And I shouldn't be scared to walk away. Kids or no kids. Yes, I support that. Kids or no kids. If you see that red flag, see, the fact is, if the man even do like this, hey, I don't run. See, I want to live soft life. And in living this my soft life, no man should come and use his own and spoil my own. The man is not working, he's not contributing to the family. The lady is the one paying the rent, she's the one paying the children's school fees, she's the one feeding the man, the feeding that the man is feeding, and you still stay. A lot of people have talked to you. I don't know if anybody is in Nigeria and here, if you know what is called NDDC boss, as in the head of ND, that is Niger Delta Development Commission. She is a commissioner. She has talked to this woman to leave that marriage, and the woman was praying that God is going to do it, that God is against divorce. Maybe that's why I put religion in this thing. At what point should you tell ourselves the truth that it's not God that is, God is against divorce, good, but God is against you dying young? What will be the essence if you come and you die young? Hello everyone. The man is so mean. I wish she walked. I wish too, Chika. I wish she walked away, but she couldn't, because she feel I'm a minister of the gospel. If I walk away, how will people feel? How will the religion body feel? How will my pastor feel? How will the women leader feel? How will the choir unit feel? How will the women body feel? Now that you are dead, how did the women body feel? How did the religion feel? How did the church? Did the church not go on? Did the church not hold on? Let me tell you, I know her church where she worshiped in Abuja. This Sunday, the church, they had service. They collected offering and tithes. They did not even give her 1 minute silence. Do you understand? But she was there feeling how, oh my God. Gloria say, oh goodness, what? As in, is wickedness of overloaded. This is wickedness in the highest order. Yes, Biobi show. This is wickedness in the highest order. Some people are wicked, not just share wicked. Some people are wicked times 10. Some people are born wicked. Sorry, guys. Abina say, this I will say, the woman is being ignorant. This is more than ignorant. You know, some people will be like, if I leave this marriage, what am I going to feed? How do I start? But the fact is, God have given her everything. God gave her a voice. She is a voice. The most time when I see her posters, I will be like, why is this woman dressing like this in her poster? She doesn't even look presentable and all that. We didn't even know she was going through a lot. But a lot of people knew. Obviously, it's in Abuja. Maybe the reason why me I didn't know, because church happened to me, so I left church. Not that I don't go to church. I go to church, but I'm not in all those group. I go to church, worship on Sunday, and leave, because church happened to me. They do me strong thing. That one is story for another day. But at the end of the day, even if you are worshiping the Lord, have sense. See, I still want to know what gave that man liver to hit that woman till she reach ICU. As in, hey, I see, I just dey wait. I see, women, see, at this point, feminism should be what every woman should embrace, because a feminist will not sit down for a man to do her that rubbish. She will sit up to that point. Like feminist or not, at this point, a feminist wouldn't have taken that. She would have moved. She would have told herself, see, I've taken enough. Please, even hold the children. See, at the end of the day, if the children grow, they will come and look for you. They will come and look for your mom. Okay, now that you have kicked the bucket, won't the children survive? Won't they live? They will live without you. They will move on. Life goes on. Thank you, Uzube. Thank you, Uzube. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. It got to be done. That man is a destiny. He's a destiny snatcher. As in, hey. Let me not say that thing I want to say. How did she fall in love with that kind of man, Biko? You know, all those kinds of short sister that they've seen big man that is yellow. That the man saw her. Okay, let me tell you guys how they met. The man saw her on the pulpit when she was ministering. And don't expect the man say, I want to marry you and love. So she will see it like, for the man to see me at my place of worship, it was God that sent him. Ha! See, the devil can package. Ha! The devil can package. For the devil to package that kind of man to come. Oh, Simply, welcome, Pat. Welcome, Simply. Sorry, so I'm just trying to read the messages. Pat, no working, no. Sweet pea, leave me, I beg. The things they pay me too. May her soul rest in peace. May her soul rest in peace. This is so sad. The abuse needs to stop. Women need to stop enduring abusive marriage. Please, women need to stop enduring. Hey, if you are here and you are a woman and you are capping my Capri Sun, if the capping I'm capping you, you are understanding the capping. Let me know, because we have to be capping ourselves. See, if you know a woman that has been battered, that has been beaten, that has been abused, please advise her to leave. Yes, she will tell the man and you be the enemy. But at the end of the day, it will be written down that you warned her, you told her, and she learned her lesson. How can you be in a marriage, in a relationship, a man will be beating you, you will still be there? Thank you, Afromas, for the tons of, you will still be there. What are you doing? You are loving. So you want to stay for this. All those women that usually say, I will stay for my children. I will still see. Let me tell you, my mom left my dad when I was like, should I say 2 or 3 years? And my mom never remarries, and I'm in my 30s. So for 30 years, she did not remarry. But guess what? My dad went ahead, remarries, and got 7 more children. And my dad was with me 2 days ago. And one thing my dad said was his regret was marrying another wife. But guess what? My mom left, and she left with peace. She left happily. She left because at that point, the man wasn't beating her. But according to her, my dad's mom don't like her, and she was tired of up and down begging, and she need her peace. So if my mom at that age in 1980 something can live an abusive marriage, then you in 2022, hey sister, who do you? Please, if you know any feminists, give me their names. I need to go and be friends with all the same feminists. Mercy everything, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Glorious Home, Afrimas TV, I put the link. You can come in and talk. Women need to stop staying in an abusive marriage. Thank you so much. Glorious Home, thank you for sharing. You are amazing. You are a lover. Chica, thank you so much. I'm just trying to read everything. It's annoying. It's not like she didn't have Chica, no, she did not have her own money. Chica, she was making the money, but she wasn't touching the money. If her Accent account, her last video she dropped 8 days ago had, as of yesterday night, was 230k views. So imagine how much she must have made from 330k views. But her husband account is the one that is linked to her Accent account. Josephine, thank you so much for coming. Her husband account is what? Not be juju be that. Hey, not be juju be that. She's the one doing YouTube, but her husband account is what is linked to her Accent account. So she doesn't even know how much she earns a month on YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube alone. She doesn't know how much she earns. Then she's going for ministration. They pay her. Is the husband, they pay the money too. She doesn't even know how much they pay. She just go to minister. She doesn't wear fine clothes. According to people that know her, she's always looking. Sam, thank you for coming. Sam, I'm angry. As in, please, somebody come. Let's share this anger together. Let me put the link again. So Chika, she wasn't having her own money. The man was the one in charge of the money, and she was doing all this thing, feeling if I do it, the man will like me, the man will change. See, the man will change nada. You cannot marry a man and be thinking he will change. He will not change. But glad you had a voice that was heard, and your sister. My sister, up to today, my sister know they use me play. She know they use me play. See, if you know somebody that's in an abusive relationship, tell the person. Even if the person is not living, just tell the person. You don't know if the person God will just care. This kind of man is not even worth to be called a man. Seriously, Abina, is not worth it. Sorry guys, I'm trying to go through the message fast. To me, some of these religious practices are deceptive. See, Abina, if you are in Nigeria, Our religion here is what we favor the pastor. She is the lead singer in a church. How come every other person know? I want to tell me the pastor does not know. The pastor might want her to stay because if she leaves, he has missed somebody in his choir. So we'll be like, and stay, work it out. Why can't you work out? Plenty marriages have problems, stay. And the church will keep advising you to stay, and you keep staying. Unzube, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you, Mama G. You are a blessing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you got to be bones. Thank you, Chika. Jennifer Adikpa said the man is heartless. The man is very heartless. That is, if you have power as a man, as in you have power, why don't you go and fight wrestling? Are people not making professional money from wrestling? People are making money from fighting, making money professionally. They are making money fighting. Go and fight even local wrestling. Fight boxing. There's kickboxing. You fight with a man and you have money. Okay, it got to be born. Say she missed the story. Okay, I'll do a recap for you. See, this gospel singer, she was married to a man, and she's the one making the money. The man is the one eating the money. If she's going for a program, the man will be the one negotiate her pay and collect the money and spend the money. She doesn't even get to spend her money. If she wants to go to church, the man will give her offering. If she wants to buy clothes, the man will pay for the clothes, but she was the one earning the money. Even at what caused their last quarrel that she went to meet Baba God was her YouTube channel. The man asked her to give her password to her YouTube channel and she refused. And the man beat her and hit his leg on her chest. And she landed in ICU. Good and fine. When she landed in ICU, somebody called the man's sisters, the woman's sister, because the woman have 5 sisters, and told the sisters that your sister is in ICU. And they called the man. Do you know what the man told them? He said that she lived there alive or she lived there dead. Waiting they give that man mind. Hey God, waiting they give that man mind to they talk that kind of thing. He go make her know say me self I get mind. See, it's good for people to be having mind. So it got to be, that is the story. Kai. Unzube, no leave this matter for us. No leave this matter. Unzube, come. Unzube, come. Sam, thank you for coming. Unzube, no leave this matter for us. I don't believe in serving God without divine wisdom. Chika, please, in this part of the world, people serve God without wisdom. There are people that know that a pastor will tell them, this is the person you should marry. Don't marry that one. Because the person is a member of the church. Marry somebody in our church because you are the same church. If you go and marry someone in another church, you don't know their own practice. Just because they just want you to stay in their church. If you, God, I don't even know what to say right now. Because oh my God, God deliver your children. May God deliver our children. May God deliver us. May God deliver us from hypocrisy, from blindness, from not seeing well. Pat, my sister, I will not leave you. I'll see. Sometimes we need to know what is giving some people mind. Hey, if not, they will go chook hand for the man Arinze. You know what is? You do know Shagwa and Rinze who chook hand in the man's Arinze. That kind of man, before they carry and go jail, people for that area forgive them. Atuwai small. Reset him brain for them. The lady even died. He did not even deem it fit to call the family. The lady kick bucket in the afternoon. He not even called the family. He waited till night. When somebody else have called the family to tell them, una yes, say una sister don't kick bucket. The man even called them and was telling them arrogant. Hey. See, some men there. Hey. I like words. The way those type of men can give this lady raps, my sister, those kind of men, they will just come. Devil will just package them. They will package them, they will come. And they are always their tribe. They will come, they will package them. They will not come and be telling you how I just knew immediately I saw you on the altar singing. I just knew you are my husband. Josephine, thank you so much for coming. I just knew you are my wife. And hey, make an open mind because I feel talk with you know, like Uzube, ma drop the link again. You must chook him out. This matter na choking mouth, so that other lady go marry, go know. Those who never marry, they this line. Jennifer, they here. Jennifer never marry. She need to learn. She need to learn. Oh, people come and check your mouth. Abina, their rap can make a woman turn. Oh, if they want this kind of men, they want toast women today. Then go toast you. You feel he's the man, is the all and all. Everything about him will start and end with him. You don't know that devil has packaged him. Devil have seen your victory. Devil have seen that you're going to go, uncle, take that bicycle inside. That one is too much. You can't ride bicycle. Sorry, guys. Chika says you don't want to know the things I have heard. At some point, look like an at some points look like an insult. My sister, I don't even want to say. Me, I read the sisters in. I didn't even want to talk about this thing as a whole. But when I read the sisters' interview that she granted Vanguard today, and I'm like, no, now, no, now, no, now, as in no, now. Why will a man do that? As in, I want know wetin they give the man the liver. Wetin make the man mind full. In mind full. Person wey im face no show, im leg no shine. This man face no show, im leg no shine. So wetin be the problem? Money you no get, fine you no even fine, you no even fine. I'm not insulting what God has created. Money you no get, fine you no fine. What is your problem? The woman is the one making money. She's the one feeding you. She's the one feeding your 4 children that you have. And you did not deem me fit to give. There's son. There's son. Can I drive on the Abina, please don't put me in trouble. Abina say the man face no shine. The man face no shine. His shoe no shine. What it be in problem? At the end of the day, let's say this thing. Our religious leaders need to hear this. Somebody is under you. Give them the right counsel. See. Let me tell you guys, God did not say die inside marriage. God did not say it. He did not say it. See, there's an adage that say he who live to fight fights another day. As it is happening, pack your load. Go to your father's house or go and rent one room. Faith, thank you so much for coming. Go somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't stay in the house all in the name of you're not proving any points. You are not proving any points, my sister. You're praying. The prayer you be. Do you know if you're in an abusive relationship, you can't even pray? I'm telling you guys, you cannot pray if you are in an abusive marriage, you're in an abusive relationship, you are in a toxic marriage, you can't even pray. So you can't be in that marriage saying, oh, let me pray. And let me just pray some more now. God will hear my prayer. No. But have you asked yourself, why is it that pastors, if they are own, see, Pastor Chris divorced his wife for his own sanity, for his own safety. Benny Hill divorced, they moved together. Pastor Chris, there's one Pastor Joshua Ngila in Abuja. They moved on. There are things that will happen. You will move on. I'm telling you guys, you will move on. I'm not saying Moments, thank you so much for coming. I'm not saying I'm celebrating divorce. I'm telling people to divorce. But my sister, if you reach for you to move. Don't be in an abusive relationship and tell yourself, I want to pray. I will pray. There's nothing God cannot do. Because one woman came to give testimony that her husband was beating her. Now her husband is not beating her again. Wetin give this man the ododo? Wetin give this man the chest, the full chest? And I just want to know, at what point did this man get the mind to tell himself, yes, let me deal with this man. Let me show this man that, hey. Thank you, Koti, for coming. Thank you, Koti. Thanks so much for coming. What am I pressing? Mama triplet. Koti, how are the triplets? Let me read what was written here. Was giving him such mind because his wife was just too loyal and he took advantage of that. She was trying to be the submissive wife and he took advantage of that. Oh, submissive wife indeed. Submissive wife indeed. Just because everybody's talking about the Proverbs 36 wife. The Bible did not say she was at home. Oh. The Bible says she was working. She was hardworking. If you want to compare the Proverbs 36 wife and this modern day wife, it's me and you they are talking about. You are working, you are still running the family, you still have sense. You still have sense. You still have sense. Casey, thank you so much for coming. Glorious home, you still have sense. So as you are in that marriage, have sense. Not that you are in the marriage because you marry, you don't have sense. You just carry your sense and throw it in the window. You don't forget that person picking you be. You don't forget say if you don't like yourself, your mother will born you like you. If you don't like yourself because you sacrifice yourself for the man, you sacrifice yourself for love, you don't know say your mother will born you like you. Your mother they are alive, you go kick buckets because of man. And Chika said was giving why is giving you such a much? Because yes, the woman is loyal. You get some loyalty when you go over lawyer, you can't become mumu. The Bible did not say the Bible say in all things. This Bible would they follow read them. The Bible said in all things get wisdom. That is what my Bible preaches. My Bible said in all things get wisdom. That means, Koti, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you, Mama Boo. The Bible says in all things get wisdom. So as you are doing that thing, get wisdom. Get wisdom. As if the man is not even working. This man does not add 10 kobo to the home. The man is not working and the man is doing all this kind of shit to the woman. So imagine if that man was working. If that man was even providing small. I'm not sure say me and you for hear anything. Maybe the woman for don't kick bucket since. Oh, Koti said her twins are fine. Her triplets. Koti had triplets. She's your last child is always asking, oh my God, Proverbs 31. Yes, everybody wants to be the Proverbs 31 woman because Bible said she take care of her home. She goes to farm. She does this. She does this. But you forgot that the part that same Bible said, in all things have wisdom. Have wisdom. See, at this point there, please, I want to clap for all the feminists because some feminists will not take this rubbish. Because the reason for feminism is for people to have sense. People to have sense. I'm telling you. Because a feminist will not work. How will I be? Like this my YouTube now that I'm hustling. My husband will not be the one in charge of the money I'm collecting. My Ascent account is my husband's account I put as my Ascent. As the money is coming, he's going back to his account. He will use his ATM to go and withdraw it. Then he will not give me my money. He will not take that money and give me for home keep. For home keeping. Home keep. Whatever English. Hello, Casey. Thank you so much for coming. Casey say, hit me once, I did my papa house. And for parents, for some of us that are growing now, we are also parents. And for parents that are already there, please, don't always tell your children, as you are going to marry, for better, for what? For better, for what? Fire. Is it not better for your daughter to come home alive and a divorcee than for them to bring dead body to you? Is it not better? In some parts, see, in my place, let me tell you guys, in my place, they will tell you, you marry the in-between, but the head we no give you. That is what I'm from Cross River. That's what they tell you when you marry. They will tell the man, this woman what they give you, now the thing, that thing where they between the leg, now we give you. Will not give you the head. That's what they tell you. They will tell you, say, will not give you the head. Collect him down, not collect head. So as a man, as a woman, as a parent, as your daughters are going to get married, let them know that if anything happens, they have a space in the house. They have a space. They should come back home. Don't let them feel, oh, if they are divorced, it's a taboo. It's not good. If you're divorced, the whole world have come to an end. No. No. Let them know that divorce is not a sin. Being alive is the most important thing. Let them know that being alive is the most important thing. Not that, Zini, welcome. Moment you must say I should read the comment about the triplet. Go, let me read it. Okay. The triplets are fine, but always asking of my last child, the host. Always ask of triplet plus. Oh, sorry. Okay, after asking for the triplets, you ask for your last child. How is your last baby, host? And Koti, Mama triplet, how is your last baby? Hope he's. I know the triplet are boys. Hope your last baby is fine. It's fine. Sorry for my English. Before Koti will come and finish me, oh. Zini, thank you so much for coming. How you doing? We are talking about the Proverb 31 woman. Like, you know, as a Proverb 31 woman, if your husband hit you here, too, I give an year. If the man give you here, give an year. If the man give you here, give an the next cheek. That is what is making you a Proverb 31 woman. Now lie! If the man give you out to why, just pack your load, they go. No do again. If the man tell you one day I will finish you in this house, please don't wait for that threat to happen. Pack your load and go. If the man tell you, if you come home today, I will finish your destiny. Don't come home, oh. My sister, don't come home. Pack your load and run. Just go. If you don't know where to go, come to my house. I have extra room. I'll pack my children from the room to stay in my room. You can stay in that room. But see, if you are dead, you have no use to me. If you being alive, you have use to me. Please now. Ha. Yes, now Abani, home keep. He's eating the man. See, English is very hard in this situation. It's very hard. See, as a fine babe in the house that is not married, don't be deceived. Oh, in a relationship, the man tell you say, if no be saying asante, if I don't give you atuwai. Don't even wait for break the relationship. Break it before the relationship break you. Let me tell you guys something. Let me just give you this gist. When we went for counseling, me and my husband, that was 8 years plus ago, because we are celebrating 9 years this year. And the pastor asked me, and the pastor was like, during counseling, that if my husband comes back at night and he says he wants to eat pounded yam, what will I do? I told the man, hungry, no worry am. We were dating. That was counseling for marriage. The man said, if your husband come back for night and he wants to eat pounded yam, what will you do? I told the man, hungry, no worry am. Why will he come back at night and want to eat pounded yam? I told the man, my husband was sitting down there. I said, I cannot cook pounded yam. Talk less of waking up. The man said, there are things you have to do to save your marriage. I said, my husband, if not to cook pounded yam, that one, Patt Eyaba will not do it. I said it in the pastor's front, in his point there. So that if he doesn't want to get married, he should know at that point that baby girl lifestyle is what I want to live. I cannot come and tell myself because I'm married. The man now say, what about alternative? I told the man the alternative that he would drink tea. I cannot wake up in the night and cook pounded yam for a man. That's not submission. That is foolishness. Where is he coming from? How will a man come back 11 o'clock in the night and I will go and remove soup from freezer and do pounded yam for him? He did not travel. He's in the same Abuja that I am. I will not go and Ababa now. There are some things you just set straight from the beginning. Let them know that, see, now marry will marry you. I'm not a slave. I'm not. And I marry will marry. I don't like washing clothes. So as they marry, I they come with my washing machine. As in, no stress. If you feel washing machine will spoil your clothes, my sister, my brother, go and wash your clothes with your hand. Do you get? Most Nigerian mom left this chat. Zini, they will leave. Oh, they will leave. If a man shout for your head, Pakam, leave the marriage. Now, men are even using their wives for rituals. So you even have to be very, very careful. And women, try and make your money. Try and have sense. Try and make your money. Oh, try and have sense. Okay, let me read this. Say, some women will say they are staying because of their kid. But the irony of it is that you need to leave because of the kid. You need to leave because of the children. Stop saying, God. Stop saying, stop staying because of your kids. Stop staying. Please. Don't stay because of any kid. See, last, those kids will grow and leave you and go. I'm telling you, at 18, 19, those kids will grow. They will leave you and go. Stop staying in an abusive relationship. 4 hearts, 1 beat. Thank you so much for coming. Stop staying in an abusive relationship because of your kid. I've told you. My dad was not abusive, but my mom left because my dad's mother will not allow my mother to drink water and drop cup. She left the marriage for 30-something years. She left when I was like a year old. And my mom never remarries up to today. She did not. That's why I said I can do anything for my mom. Oh. If you want to look for my trouble, just go look for my mother trouble. You will know that they craze and they carry craze for my head. You will not say, okay, this woman now, she was staying because of the kids. And now she has kick buckets. So who will take care of those kids? Guess what? Her husband is jobless. The man is not working. The woman is the one sustaining the man. And the man still have sense. Still have the other door. This man still have the mind. The mind. Hey! Let me not talk. Story for another day. Una no like us of triplet, forget the single. Una they like us. Quote, no verse. We are used to triplet. Story for the girls. There's a kind of man that deserves a virtuous woman. You see, it's not every kind of man that deserves a virtuous woman. No be every type. That man deserve an Igbo woman. Person that will give it up to white. Now, the person that when they take Igbo 247, and that man deserve. Somebody like me, hey, I'm not saying it, but the man for no fit. See, it's not love. It's not love. That is stupidity. How can I have a YouTube channel and I'm earning money, and the account in the AdSense is my husband's account? So my YouTube money goes to the man. The woman will go shoot video, do everything. The man is the one collecting the money. No, now. Koti, let him go and cook his pounded yam. Let him go and cook his pounded yam. Now you dey laugh. Me, I cannot even come and suffer myself for any man. It's not even. Let me talk. It's always the woman who should be doing something to save the marriage. The man a log of food. My sister, Zini, no worry. When you go marriage counseling in Nigeria, the kind of rubbish they tell you in that counseling, me, I know myself. I just see hey. You go to council, they'll do to tell you the fact, tell the man, they'll be asking you rubbish. If your husband come back midnight, won't you cook pounded yam for him? Me, have I cooked pounded yam for myself? Where I told the man, where is it? Where he's coming for? Where he's coming from? Is he not going to eat there? My sister, please, so that's why I like Oyibo. They live an open marriage. You just thank you, Glorious Home. It's happy anniversary. The anniversary is still far. It's November. It's still far. Oh. No, they shouldn't set it straight. 4 heart, thank you for coming. Pat, I beg, I will just listen. I don't want to talk about this matter again, I beg. Okay, Zubi, no problem. 4 heart, everybody's greeting you. Please, if people should follow Zini, please. She lost her channel, please. Zini was almost at 2K and she lost her channel and she has to start all over again. Zini have to start all over again. Please, let's follow her, please. For her, thank you so much for coming. Silver Benz, thank you so much for coming. You are laughing. Hey, Kathleen, don't laugh, oh. Umbog, don't laugh. Don't laugh, I beg. What is it? Even I finish. Don't laugh, oh. Okay, there's a lady here. Her name is Zini Ukachi. I just saw her now. She was on my live. Zini Ukachi. She has a channel before as Sugar, almost 2K sub, and she lost it. She lost it to YouTube Wahala since December, Sha. Her name is Zini, so she lost her channel. So if you are here, please just show Zini love. Let me see if I can just write it here. Her name is Zini Ukachi. Yeah, that is her name. Zini. Sorry, guys. Zini Ukachi, she lost her channel. Please, let's show her love. So, Silver Bears, everybody, thank you so much for coming. Oh, my baby boo. Wait, now what happened? Okay, she's here. Thank you, Zubi, for coming.
My Patilicious. Good afternoon from here.
Afternoon.
Greetings, everyone. I just came to
Greetings.
see your fine face. So, see, this matter has caused a lot of. I don't know what word. I'm trying to be very careful with my word because you're saying
Okay.
something and some people are misunderstanding it, and then some people are saying certain things that at some point I began to see it as insult. I don't know the woman before. I don't know the husband. I'm not happy that she passed on. In fact, I am sad.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've had back and forth on this matter. Okay, and somebody feels. In fact, the last listing that I saw, I just laughed. Okay, you see, let me tell you. I said this yesterday, and I will say it again. Nobody would love you more than you love yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody would love you in this life more than you love yourself. Sometimes you don't have anybody to fight for you but yourself. Okay? We all have been
Yeah.
through you're here sharing how your mom had to walk away when you were 2 years old. And here you are today, you're alive and your mom is alive.
Yeah.
If she had stayed, maybe she would have God forbid, if you don't kick bucket since then.
Mm. Yeah.
Was it easy for her? No, but she needed to make that decision. Is she not a Christian? Is she not the Proverb 31 woman? And somebody is saying, "Oh, you don't know how victims, blah 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 blah." I don't get it. My parents are separated. It was not funny. It wasn't funny. Sometimes you take certain decisions. My mom is the kind of Christian that does not wear earrings. She doesn't put powder. She doesn't wear trouser. She's that kind of Christian.
Wow.
But she had to move because she needed to be alive for her children.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot. You were speaking to people and you were telling these people not to talk. How do you expect them to talk? It seems like, okay, you're confiding in somebody. See, it's just a whole lot. I've seen a case where somebody came to report the husband. When they took up the case without her saying take up the case, she's still the same person that said there was nothing wrong. Then those people looked like as if they were fools. Yes, women can be very, very funny. Nobody can see you can't cry more than the bereaved.
The
You
belief.
and
Yeah.
anybody is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you think otherwise, fine. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. I don't have to agree with you. But you don't have to make it look as if, oh, okay, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about. Do you know my story? Do you know where I'm coming from? Do you know what I have
Yeah.
seen in my life? Do you know why I'm actually sharing the things I'm sharing? See, the time comes when you know, listen, this is your battle, and you have to be strong. You need to make up your mind. It's not about your pastor, it's not about anything. You make a move and then you see people that would back you up. Because it's a family matter, it's not a matter of boyfriend and girlfriend. Honestly, I didn't think yesterday we had a live stream on this. Naya had a live stream on this, and people were talking. I had a friend that was in an abusive relationship that her boyfriend used to beat boyfriend though,
Boyfriend.
and she was willing to marry that. Yes,
Hmm.
she was willing to marry that guy. So if she had married that guy, imagine what would have happened.
Would have been story now.
These things don't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. I don't pray to experience whatever it is that the woman has experienced. It was just that same yesterday I heard that one minister, Victoria Orenze, divorced her husband because of something of this sort. I really don't know if it's true, but for a minister to make up her mind to walk away from her
Walk
marriage,
away.
she don't get to her though. She knows she has to be alive. She knows she has
Yeah.
to be alive. So you cannot blame everybody around this woman that she was talking to people. I feel sad. I wish she was alive. You can't blame everybody without blaming yourself. She told everybody. Are you trying to tell me that her family did not have an idea? There's a way you see your sister, you know something is wrong. You can't blame everybody, blame
Their,
ministers,
their
blame
family, I think their
people
family
she
have an
talked to.
idea.
When she talked to good, so why didn't they fight for the sister?
Yeah.
Because they're blaming the people she confided in as ministers, as friends. They're not blaming the family. If you do not have the resources to fight, come out and speak. Then you see people that will come out and support.
Because there's the sister.
Not with this social media. You go see the way go buy
Sorry,
the
the
matter.
sister was interviewed by Vanguard, and she said there was once that the man actually beat her like that, that they came and they took her home, and the man came and begged, and she went back to the man. So the family are even aware of the matter, and the man kept her away from her family. That was the interview the sister gave. That when the woman even came, like when their dad died in 2017, that Osinachi, the man booked flight for her. She came in the morning and left in the evening. She did not even sleep over in their house when her dad died in the village when she came.
Okay, Pat, look at this. Hmm? Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
hearing you. I'm
Pat,
hearing
can you hear
you.
me? Okay.
Yes.
God forbid if this lady happens to be your sister, hmm? And you experienced that beating just once. You saw your sister being beaten like that just once. No matter the begging this man comes to come and beg, will you release your sister to this man? Even if it means you
No.
tying her
Uzube,
and
before
keeping
you
her in
came,
your house.
Uzube, Uzube, before you came, I gave a story that my sister was in a marriage, not an abusive marriage. The problem in that marriage was the husband allows his younger ones to talk to my sister anyhow. They can come to the house and just pack all my sister's food and left. If my sister talk, the husband would there leave them now. They don't have food. It got to a point. My sister was like, "You cannot put your younger ones under check. I'm leaving." And I was I was among the people that I also call it Zuga. We Zuga her to leave. I was among the people that ginger her sister, let's leave. And she left that marriage. The
Good,
husband did not raise hand on her. But after that, the man
good.
realized that, okay, this woman can actually leave.
Okay, Pat.
Yes, dear.
Why would the family allow her go back to this man, no matter how much he begged? And the fact that they lost their dad in 2017 and he booked a flight, someone that lost her dad, the person did not sleep
Yeah.
over.
She should not
He
sleep
booked
over.
a
She came
flight
from
for her.
Abuja to East.
That's what I'm saying. He booked a flight. She came in the morning and came back that same day in
Yes.
the evening. Is that not a red flag? Is that not a sign that there is danger?
There's a
Why
serious
didn't you
flag.
guys? Why didn't you guys make a move now? Oh no, it hurts me when I'm saying something that some people are not getting the point. The family
They're
did
not
not
getting
stand up. They did not stand up to talk. Now you're blaming ministers for opening up now. Are you trying to tell me that when she was talking to those ministers, she did not tell them that, oh, her family have an idea, like, okay, somebody probably in her family knows that this is going on. And then you expect the minister to go against the family and go and speak when they have not spoken. Imagine people that would have come out to bear witness if only the family had made a move. Imagine what would have happened if only she had made the move of even trying to leave. Leave with
She
your
has
bedroom
made the move.
slippers.
Yeah.
And then you're telling me you don't know how victims, like, I don't get it. My sister, my younger brother was barely a month. He doesn't know who my father is when the marriage scattered. So what are you not telling me? What are you not telling me? I don't pray. What my mother saw, what I saw as a child, I don't pray myself, my siblings, or even anyone,
Anybody.
anybody at all goes through it. I don't pray. I don't pray for it. I don't pray for it because it's a whole lot. And sometimes you have to learn to stand up for yourself.
Yeah. You have to
I
learn
don't
to stand
open,
up for yourself.
I say I don't open mouth for this matter because I don't talk plenty here between yesterday and today. And it got to a point. They said I was arguing blindly. You're arguing blindly, legally speaking. Okay, as I no be lawyer, make I shut up.
Thanks,
Some
Kiki.
things that it's not by how it is in the book. Oh, some matters not be by as it take be for book. Sometimes you need to learn to stand up and say no. I can't take this. You need to make a move. I used to say this thing, no marry jobless man. I should be at the talk. No marry jobless man. Now, it's those jobless ones
No
that used
marry
to cross leg and
jobless man.
it's those jobless
Right.
ones. Now then worse. They're the ones that used to cross leg and tell you the kind of meat they'll eat, how you will serve it. I said yes. I said some people love this marriage more than they love the marriage itself more than their life. Like they will want to stay in that marriage just because they want to answer married. Sometime this year in February, if I'm not mistaken, my mom's sister had a domestic accident. It was a fire accident. She got badly burnt from her face to her breast area. Her husband does not abuse her because he dares not. He doesn't abuse her, he doesn't treat her bad. In fact, now she be headache to the man sometimes. Now she they worry the man sometimes. But what I mean by worry is not like she beats him up or she disrespects him, but like she's a bit stubborn. Do you understand? So the
Yeah.
man, rather than taking her to a good hospital, just went to keep her in one hospital close to the house. Person where fire burned, they keep her for where heat dey. Go keep her for hospital where light, nothing, no light, nothing. The woman was there shouting. She was in pain. It was the children that called. We didn't know what was happening. My
Hmm.
mom didn't know. It was children that called and said, Mommy, 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 our mommy is dying. See what is happening.
Hmm.
Our father has refused to move her from this hospital to a better hospital. My mother said, What?
Hmm.
They called their elder sister, my mom's elder sister that's abroad, and told her. That was it. What that one called my mom. My mom was kept calling the husband until he picked because he was not in the hospital. He went out until he picked and said, What's the time? He said it was late at night. He said, Let me tell you, if anything, even as little as a scratch happens to my sister, he says, I will make sure. I don't know how I'll
Nothing.
do it, but I will make sure that you will not live to tell the story. And my sister, they are not joking because I don't see where they do something. I will make sure you don't live to tell the story. The sister abroad called the husband and says, You are joking, now you're joking with your own life. This is because where I would dump you, you would not like it.
Hmm.
First thing the next morning, Shebi say no dey hear one. The next morning he moved her. The next morning he moved her. The children confirmed that the hospital is fine, is okay, everything is good. When my mom spoke to her directly, she said that in fact, because let me tell you, she's not the kind of person that you chew her ear. She's not like this kind of person that she's submissive in all. Is a lie. Oh. She was telling my mom that in fact, if they had left her in that hospital for 24 hours again, that she would have died.
Okay.
That's what she said. Do I tell you now that 2 days after this whole thing, she called that she was abusing these same people that helped her out of the situation? Yes,
You
this
don't
is what
give
I'm
me.
trying to bring out.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to bring out. Imagine if it's a case of domestic violence.
Yeah.
That okay, it's a life threatening. The man has never beaten her before, you know. Then you now take the case and say, okay, you're buying this. You want to. I'm not saying
Hmm.
as a family, you can enjoy it. They overlooked it and laughed over it because she's their sister and they are happy she's fine. That is the
Yeah.
most important thing. So imagine an outsider. It's a domestic case of domestic violence, and an outsider bought the case. Then took it to police. On getting there, she will not say, No, my husband did not do anything to me. What do
Husband did
you
not do
think?
anything.
So I'm not saying that the ministers shouldn't have spoken up, but you cannot totally blame them because you do not
Yeah.
even know the
Half
condition
of
in which she told them, and you do not know. Okay, imagine. It's just like me coming to come and tell you something that is bothering me, and then I'm telling you, Pat, my mother knows about this, my sisters know, my uncle know, my whole family know. You feel bad for me, but you can't speak up because okay, if your entire family knows and they are not doing anything,
I
then
can't try more
what?
than the grief now.
Pat, I beg. I said I don't want to put mouth for this matter. Really, I just do not want to talk. Exactly, Abena. The family is also to be blamed. Thank you for your compliment, Abena. The family is also to be blamed. In fact, they are to be blamed more. What does it cost you? See, I don't see where eh, the family go.
Eh?
They bundled the man. They bundled him, beat him up, dumped him somewhere. Even if you don't have money, by the time you speak up, you see people.
You have sense.
You see people that will buy this matter. So for I said this yesterday and I'm saying it again because I'm not someone that will say something here and come and say another thing here. No. For those who feel the ministers didn't do well, please use that same energy to guide the children because those children need help. We've seen so many things that is probably is disturbing that would affect them psychologically and mentally. So they need help now. Even if they release that man should not be the one to raise those children. So let's take it that you didn't
Yeah.
know about their mother's own. Now you know of the children's own. Please do whatever it is you can do in order to give the help that these people could not give to the children. It is very, very important.
Okay, thank you, Zubi. Thank you, Kiki. Kiki came in when we were discussing. Silver Birds came in. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you for Silver Bird. Spicy Lady M, thank you so much for coming. Glorious Home, thank you. Be yourself. Thank you. Glorious Home.
Yes,
Auntie Kika has been here from the beginning. Thank you so much for coming.
Be yourself.
See our fine hair.
I
Answer.
Take care yesterday.
Don't mind that now. Fine
want to
girl.
be
On
pepper.
Saturday, Be Yourself Yogurt came on board to come and lecture us.
Okay.
I
Oh,
beg,
what
let
happened on
me
Saturday? I was at work.
He came to lecture us. I said, oh, I was like, "Ah, who is
What did
this?
you
He said, Be yourselves. He said, Be yourselves husband. I said, what a wonderful something. Talk to me, sir.
Zubi, were you there that day?
I came in
He was
briefly.
not there.
I
She
was
telling you the story.
I
You were
was
asking her.
busy, but I came in briefly. I stayed for some time.
Okay.
I invited you for Easter service in my house on
Hello,
Friday.
everyone. The child that agree. Hello, Chika. I see you. I see you, everyone. Sylvia, Avina. I see all you guys. Spicy. I see you guys. Okay. So we are talking about the lady that died, right?
Yes.
So,
So
So I just think I'm not even happy with the people that come out now and they are saying it. Because they had opportunity to save that woman. Even if somebody is
Oh,
passing through
I think
something,
they've said it. Be yourself. I think they've said it. Is that woman's strong head? They've
my
said
chief
it.
president mother
they,
has
they,
said,
they said it, they said the woman said she don't want people to know what is happening in her home. That is what the woman said. She don't want people to know what is happening in her home. Now, when you people see that this woman will die on this course, so you understand? I think somebody would have been able to save her. If somebody is falling inside, you know that this person will die, and the person is asking you not to talk. You understand? I don't think it's
Be
everything you keep
yourself. Do you
secret.
hear what Inzube said? Imagine if one minister have come to save her and she said she's not leaving. I don't want to leave my marriage. What would that minister have done?
And that kind of
Because this
woman,
kind
she's
of
that kind of person also that will not want to leave her marriage. She's that kind of person.
exactly my point.
yes, that's what
That kind of
You
Inzube
know,
was
person
saying.
is written all over her. She don't want people to say that she has failed in her marriage.
did you hear? They said she was
And so my
beaten to a
sister,
pulp. They said she was beaten badly sometime, some years back. And then her family had to come and take her. Then this same man came back and was begging. Her family released her. See, let me tell you, would you blame these people, these friends that she confided in, that did not speak up, more than the blame you would have for the family?
Family.
There's a way you even buy this matter self. They'll start asking you what is your business inside. Yes, now.
Do you
Let
know
me tell you,
Uzube? Uzube,
some years ago,
the sister that granted interview to them, she
yeah.
said the man called their brother that is 30 years old in the night to tell the brother that their sister have kicked bucket. He has not spoken to that their brother since 2017.
Can you imagine?
And the man don't talk to them.
Can
The
you
man is
imagine?
on.
So that is able to tell you that their sister is in danger, but they were quiet. So my own is this: so if you're blaming the ministers, please blame the family as well.
Yeah.
If you're blaming the ministers and people she confided in, please don't be biased, don't be one-sided. Blame the family as well. Let me tell you something. When my younger sister died some years ago, this is a girl that my father did not pay school fees for 1 day. Did not know how she was faring. My mom was raising every single one of us single-handedly. She died, she was not sick, nothing. My mother almost committed suicide that period. If you say me, I lost weight, you won't even believe that I'm the one. And in where I come from, I don't know about any other place. You don't bury a man's child without the man's consent. Bad as he bad. So we had to
Yeah,
tell our
even my
father.
place.
We
Yeah.
got in contact with we got in contact with my dad, told him because he get money now. The next thing he called police that we killed his child. This is a child he doesn't take care of.
Hey,
He does not
hey,
fence.
hey.
You
You
know,
don't
I
even know
say
what the
since
child
too
looks
much
like.
I stayed since so much from the age of 6. When this happened, when I lost my sister, I think I was about 10 or you're about 10 or 11. They go talk, go here, talk, go there. This one go talk. My father was just, trying to cover up for his nonsense, doing nonsense to cover up for the nonsense he has done. At some point, this man assisted us because my mother cried out. He did not just come and carry the matter on his head. My mother cried out, and the man said no. So he because he has connections, he used his connections, called, made some calls and all of that. By the time we got to the police station, he went with us. So I get as the matter take reach, he had to
Mm.
leave that office and say, at this point, is the family. Because he gets as single take put mouth for the matter. They fit call the house and say, who you be?
They'll say waiting be for the matter.
Do you understand? Exactly. So at some point, I had to tell the DPO that I want to speak. And the DPO was shocked that I was done talking. The man was shocked. The man dropped his pen and looked at my father and said, I am disappointed in you. He said, sir, I am disappointed in you. He says, what are you doing? I know you very well. You have this money. You can marry 5 wives and they will live well. They won't even taste poverty. So what is your problem?
It's your problem, oh.
So when I was talking about this yesterday, and someone is saying, "Oh, the people she confided in, that did not talk. You're not mentioning the family. You're busy blaming the people that she confided in. You are not
Confided in.
mentioning the family. If we're blaming these people that she confided in, please let's blame the family as well because there's no way. If
Also,
these people know,
yeah.
there's no way the family would not know. There is no way they would not know. And instead, they're talking blindly. They're arguing blindly, legally speaking. The thing got me pissed yesterday. You don't have to agree
Uzube,
with me to
Uzube
make me look like
from,
I'm a
from
fool because I know what I have
Uzube,
seen.
Uzube, sorry. From the interview the sister granted that I read today, the family were aware of everything because of the kind of details the sister gave. The sister gave detail up to ASEN account. That's to tell you that the family know A to Z. The other sister said that and the woman's YouTube account, that is the man's bank account that is in the ascent. So the woman does not even know how much she earn a month for her YouTube video, musical videos. The money goes to the man's account. If the woman is going for administration, it's the man that negotiates for her. They put the money in the man's account. It's
And
the
her
man
family
that
knows,
gives her
Abby.
the money. Yeah, that is the woman's younger sister. The other sister that is saying that one. That means the family
Okay.
are aware. It's the other sister that was granted Vanguard interview that I was reading today. So the family
I
are
said
aware. She
this.
was
I said this the
just
other day, and I will say it again. You can only rescue a person that wants to be rescued.
rescued.
You
Yeah.
You
don't
are
have
right.
to agree with
You
me.
are right.
Thank you,
You are
my
right
sister. You
because
don't have to. You don't have to agree with me, and I don't have to agree with you. Somebody said I'm agreeing blindly, legally speaking. So, as I not be lawyer, I no get sense. You know, it's I don't see for
Legally.
my life. You know what I don't see for my life. My sister, so let me tell you, I'm a very outspoken person, and the reason is because I've seen so much. I think of the worst that can happen. If I'm dealing with you, and I think of the worst that can happen. If now you they feed me, the worst if you happen, say you no go feed me again,
You no go feed me
and so
again.
be
If
it.
you ask me, you no go ask me again.
And so be it. Sorry, be yourself that interrupted you. My sister, go on.
Mama Joy.
I agree with Abina. Abina, I agree with you. Maybe the man brainwash the family members, or maybe the family members don't have money like that, and the man come and marry their daughter, and he was
Oh, the
helping the
man.
family a little.
No. Be yourself. The man does not have money. Oh. The man married
Ah,
her when she was. The man met her when she was ministering on stage. That's how she and the man met. She went to do ministrations.
did they let the marry late? Did she marry
Eh?
late? Did
No.
she marry
It's the
late?
suffering. It's the suffering that is making her look like that now.
No, I'm surprised when they say she's 42. I was thinking she's 55.
It's the suffering that is making her look like that. The man met her when she was ministering on stage. She went for a program. She was ministering. That's when the man met her and they got married. The man is, as the interview the sister granted today, said the man does not work. It's the woman that is feeding the family.
Mhm. Nano. See, let me tell you, as we are discussing this thing now, there is somebody since this woman died that people have been releasing videos on don't stay in abusive relationship, don't stay in abusive marriage. There are people that their husband is as at this moment they are listening to all these things, or their husband is still beating them and they are still there. Listen, let
They
me
want
tell
to
you,
stay married.
prison you have is once your mind imprisons you, you're finished. See, I've seen single ladies say things like, "No matter what, I'll make my marriage work," which is good though. That no matter what, please define it. I've seen someone say, "No matter what it is, if it's just ordinary slap, no problem."
Chika is saying something on the comment section.
Is it
Chika
not
is
just
saying
small
that maybe
shouts
the
that he
man
shouts? No problem, I will stay. That's
have
why
a
they take
job
that small,
before.
small. No.
Chika is saying that maybe the man have a job before and then he lost his job. So would that be reason why some men when they lose their job, but even at that, yeah, there's no excuse for him.
So if he loses
Even
his
at
job,
that, then you will not turn
I'm
over
not
it into
his
a box.
job. I'm not his punching bag. He should go and do wrestling now.
Uh,
I tell you.
They are doing wrestling and
Mhm.
boxing.
as my husband see that thing, my
Anyways,
husband say that he wish he see the man now. Only one punch wey he go give am. I say let him and his fellow man let them fight first.
Let him and his
As he
fellow
say
man fight.
he like fighting. As he like fighting, only one blow. Him face go twist one side, then they go continue the case.
let me tell you
The
Be
something.
two man
yourself.
wey
Let
be
me
say
Be
no
not,
get
yourself.
let me
na
not,
him dey beat am.
Be
let me not
yourself.
tell you guys something.
Okay.
I'm asking you,
My
you do be.
mom, my mom has this. Like call him like, these people that they're like. Do I call him cousin? He got married to this woman. The woman is a single mother. Had a son. The son was in secondary school then. Mind you, this her cousin does not have a job.
Okay.
Then he wanted to be he wanted to he kept like he was almost controlling the woman's finances and telling the woman that this her son, like trying to turn her against her son. My mom kept looking at her, kept looking at her, kept looking at her. And one day my mother called her and said, "Are you stupid?" She said, "Ah." She said, "Are you stupid? A man that came to marry you, first of all, wants to control your finances. Sorry, he's related to me, but I'll tell you the truth. He wants to control your finances. Number one. Two, the child you have, you've not given birth for him, that you say, okay, you want to use those ones to be consoling yourself. The one that you have, he's making you
You have.
neglect the one that you have. Is something wrong with you? Say, madam, hold your child and hold your child well. Oh.
Well,
My sister, just that one talk, the woman, she sat up. Today, she herself and that man, they are not together. It was not like they broke up immediately. After some years, they went their separate ways because she could not bear what the man was doing. They went their separate ways. And that her son today has graduated. In fact, he graduated since because he's older than me. Has graduated and he's doing well now. He's the one taking care of his mother. There was a time she came to see my mom and she said something. She looked at her son and looked at my mom and said to my mom, "This is how I would have thrown away my child because of a man, if not for you."
Yeah.
No vex, so I'm not happy. No amount of talk self go bring the woman come back. So I even feel like
Yeah.
all of this is a waste. But you see, women need to do better. I said it
Yeah.
before and I'm saying it again. There is something the woman could have done. There is something the woman could have done. At least now you they feel this pain. It's not as if I saw the man now, not be say he too fine. One ugly looking man like that. Don't be saying that sexy is sexy with his set of rotten teeth. So what exactly is the problem? On top and you don't get money, now you they feed them. Which kind loyalty be that one? So there's something she could have done. And her family members did not do well at all. They did not. They didn't do well. So you can't blame everybody that the ministers are coming out now to speak. So they should have kept quiet. Okay, look
They
at
should have
this
kept
woman
quiet.
died. This woman died, and the next thing the man came up with the story that it was cancer. So would you have rather have it? Would you have rather that the ministers keep quiet and the man who carried the news that it's cancer that killed the woman
That was the
just like
reason
that
why people came out to talk, because the man,
to
first of all,
talk?
came out and said it's cancer. But before the girl's brother came to the hospital to find out what was wrong with the sister. That's when they discovered that the lady has been in coma for 4 days. The family were not even aware that their daughter has been in. Just and it was the nurses and the doctors that had told the family the truth that it wasn't cancer. This lady was hit at the chest and she came not breathing, and she has been on oxygen for 4 days. And he has come up with an excuse that it was throat cancer, so that I will start blaming God.
No wahala o. Abeg anybody wey born pikin make e dey teach im children o.
Yes,
Make the child they know how to stand up for himself.
women
So
should know how
because
to
you
stand up.
cannot you cannot blame everybody and not blame the person who is just like, oh, okay, because rice is your favorite food
Yeah,
and you have another food in the house. Rice is your favorite food and the rice is spoilt. And you have an alternative of eating another food that is good,
yeah,
that is not
beans.
spoilt. Then you will not say because rice is your favorite, you will not eat a spoilt rice, knowing fully well that it will land you in the hospital and it could cause damage, it could result to food poisoning. It really doesn't
And
make
you
any
spend
sense.
money.
So when they tell me, say, legally speaking, say, no, shut up my mouth, I beg. As I not be lawyer, I don't know constitution. If I just close my mouth.
I beg, legally speaking, tell me the one way you don't learn now. The legally speaking, teach me one.
I beg, I know. I felt I was like, what? No, I'm not saying you must agree with what I'm saying. But you
Mm.
can't tell me I am arguing blindly because okay. You can't tell me I'm arguing blindly because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, an abusive marriage is not what anybody should experience.
Nothing.
An abusive, see, my father
Nonsense.
and mother lived for a short period of time. Their marriages was not for a very long time. Do you understand? But
Yeah,
my father never raised his hand to beat his mom, beat my mom. Not for one
yeah,
day. Not until this particular woman he wanted to marry came into the picture and used whatever it is she used. I would not forget that night. It was bloody.
hmm.
It's a duplex. It was bloody. I was 6 years old. I was seeing bottles fly around. I saw blood coming out of my mother's eyes. My mom did everything to defend herself. At some point, she had to see. Let me tell you, when somebody she had to target because my dad has eye problem. So she saw that this beating not be beating to keep you alive, oh, now beating to kill you. So she targets the eye. She target them. So one person will not come and tell me you don't know what you're talking about. Have you seen a victim of me? I beg, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It's because you don't understand. I don't want to understand, and God will not allow me to understand. Because what I have
Amen.
seen is so God will not allow me to understand this kind of pain. I don't even pray for anyone to understand this kind of pain. You know the trauma at 6, seeing your mother, seeing blood come out of her eyes. I can't even stand my father's presence. Just that once. It was just that once. He has never done it, and it was because of the stupid woman that came into his life. And you're telling me there's nothing she could have done? I know how my mom's brothers and sisters came out for her by the time they discovered what was happening. I know how they came. My father ran, even with all his money. He's richer than them all, but he ran. He had
He
the
ran
money
for
to
his
lock
life.
everyone up, but he ran because my sister, they go sell land, sell their self join to make sure say they deal with you. So what are you not telling me? They're telling me, oh, because she's a victim, she that fixed to rescue her, to do this. What is the person doing to rescue herself?
Self, yeah.
What is the person doing to rescue herself? What move did she make? Let's call a spade a spade. It's sad that she's dead. Okay, let's assume she could not help herself. What move did her family make? They
What
knew
moves
that
they
this was
make?
going on. What did they do?
The family knew.
You're blaming every other person's family, but not her immediate family. It's annoying. It is annoying. I just didn't want to. I thought I was just like, oh yeah, you're good. You're saying the right thing. Yes, now there's no need. There's no need. That's what they tell me. I said, God no go let me know that kind of pain. No go let my
Amen.
sisters know. Even her
Of course.
children that she gave birth to that she has left behind now. I pray they will not know that kind of pain. Because that woman did not have, she was serving God, but she was serving God in pain. Do you know how sad it is? That experience can make the children never want to step their foot into church because they'll feel like
Yeah.
Christianity is a scam. They feel like the mother
Yes,
served
church
God with
failed
her
them.
voice and then she still died in pain. But this is what I would say. Christianity is not foolishness.
It's not
Christianity
foolishness.
is not foolishness. God is not asking us to be foolish for heaven's sake. We've made Christianity look as if it's something bad because of the kind of things as Christians we condone, because of the things we sit on, because of for inside that same church where they talk about some people go still know they use nose, they gossip. This is why people don't want to come out to talk about. Yes, this is why people don't want to. But see, you have to get to that point where you don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
For inside that same church, the sister go walk up and they say, no be this one with the husband, no be this sister where, this one we don't we just divorce the husband. See, you need to get to that point where you don't care, as long as
Yeah,
you're
but that
doing the
point where
right
I
thing.
don't care.
As long as you're doing the right thing. My sister, I don't send anybody.
Listen.
Let me tell you, I'm a very, very compassionate and loving person. When I stick out my head for you, I stick out my head for you to the end. But I'm still that kind of person that when I see that somehow you they cross line, I put you in your place straight and I face my lane. They don't born me and you the same day. You don't come this life because of me, I don't come this life because of you. I've seen so much. Just like I always say, nobody know when God will call anybody home. So why should I bother myself, killing myself about what you think about me?
We are not saying it because she is dead. We are saying it for people that are still alive, that are still in abusive relationship, that are still
They're not
there.
gonna see
I
you.
have a,
Let me tell
I have
you,
a
and this is why they
I have
preach. Some people not gonna see you.
Zubi, I have a friend, she was in an abusive relationship. She did not tell me. I did not know. But the one where she managed tell me, I tell her, say, my sister carry leg. She have no, I don't know if you are familiar with Abuja very well. There's a settlement they call Pape. So there was a rumor that government want to sell the place. So people were not selling their houses. So she now bought a 2-bedroom flat at 700,000 with a big land attached to it. So she owns a saloon. Me, the guy has been beating her. She didn't tell me, oh. So why she now told me this one was because now she got a little money, so she wanted to build a house by that other space that was remaining, so that she can give it out for rent and start making money. And the guy is not married. And the guy told her to sell the house. This money she want to use and build house. She will sell her salon. Let them go to the east and start life. When she told me, I told her, say, my sister, I don't enter one chance. No, do amo. Don't sell any house. You are not married to him, even if you are married to him. What business is he working? No. So what business are you people? He used to work. So during the COVID, then now because of that, there was no more work and ever. Now I told the girl,
Go and look for work. Go and look for
I said,
work.
let me go and look for work. Don't sell your salon that you
Rubbish.
are using to make money. Don't sell your house that you bought at a cheap price. Meanwhile, the guy don't even they bring buyer combo for the house. After I said, my sister, I don't enter one chance. Just when she now refused to sell the house, she told me that the guy has been malicing her for 7 days. Now I say, as they malice you, just malice her like that, they go make the relationship end
And
like that. And now, just when the relationship ended, she now came and told me that when the guy was malicing her, do you know she almost have a change of mind to go and sell the house. I was trying to say, you know, sell them, but I want chance. And that's how the relationship ended. That's how she now told me that I know that the guy used to beat her at times. I say, wait, they beat you.
yeah,
And you still want
yeah,
to
my God.
sell the house. You want to sell your salon, when you and him pass, go east, go start life. Which kind of life when I want to start?
See, you see this woman that died. Her
Yeah.
family have their own blame. Her
Yeah, they have their,
in-laws
they
have
have
their own
more
blame.
brains.
Her in-laws have their own blame. You
Church
see,
have
let me
blame.
tell you, of course, of course. But you get where you go reach. And they tell people, know God for yourself because now waiting my
Know
mother
God
don't
for
teach me
yourself.
be that.
Know God for yourself.
Know God for yourself. That way, person no come do you boju boju. Say because of God, this one, that one, this one. Person don't come before, come tell me, God say you're exactly what I prayed for. I look at myself, let me tell you. I said the agreement I have with God, you don't look anything close to it. So get out of my way. He look me, I say yes. I said, who no get work? No, you don't get business to the talk of wife. Oh. You dey Chris. Come up my side.
Now you be the work now. Which work you want again? Now you be in work.
I said, at this your age, this is shame. She go tell my neighbor where she be there from, like she was talking to that one, they tell her, say, no go there. Oh. She's a very blunt person. And they talk about to take bill. If you be my friend, I no talk say I will come blow your trumpet for public. But one on one, I go tell you, say, what you they do, you know good. If you like, I'm fine. If you don't like, I'm that one are your problem. You go tell her, say, say this kind girl. Share this one. Actually, let me tell you. When God sends me the one that is for me, I will
You know.
submit, I will respect, and I'll fulfill my ministry as a helpmate. But God will not package the son of the devil. Now he look me and say, yes, you don't know. You don't turn to devil property as you dey so. Every day you dey work, you know work. You don't turn problem, give yourself. You know if you feed yourself. And you're looking for who you want to marry. Then you're not coming with God said. I said, brother, I have a relationship with God. My father speaks to me, and I speak with him too. So you're nothing close to what he has promised me. You are nothing close to. And there are example you those people who say, at all, because that's what most women do.
At all,
They
at
say,
all.
hey,
Woman just want fun.
age don't they come. Just manage
Which age?
anyone where you see. Now, so you go take enter problem. I say, brother, I know they in a hurry. I never enter 30. Well, I go say, even if I enter 30, no problem. No worry yourself. So, women really we need to do better. We need to stand up.
We need to do better.
We need to do
So
better. What do you think? See, her female children, what do you think will be going on in their mind? But at
I
a
don't even
point
want
in
to
my life,
think.
At a point in my life, I be the thought I no wan marry you. Let me not lie to you. Because of waiting my eyes see. So that make when person they talk say, this is me that my mother even fought to come out. Now person they talk say you don't understand, you don't understand. God no go let me understand.
God no go let you understand that rubbish, abeg.
God no go let me understand. No go let anybody wait there. Anybody woman who did this life make you understand. You need to raise your children to understand that life no end for marriage.
Life no end for marriage, you lie lie.
Life no end for marriage. We don't dey pray for broken home. We don't dey pray for marriage wey go give you problem. But if you look and say, as you can't take think am, no be as the thing take dey go. Comot when you dey alive. A
Welcome, Chief
lot of
family. Abina, please put your link so that we can go and watch your premiere with you. Okay,
a
Nzube,
lot of
continue.
women a lot of women have died in abusive marriage. As we're talking about this one, somebody is still in an abusive marriage and is still covering
Yeah.
it and saying, hey, make my family, make people for no know, make the world for no laugh me. What did they want talk? The person never hear. Which laugh they won't laugh? Make they laugh. Maybe they get it. Make they laugh. Make they laugh, but make you dey alive.
Men they alive, oh, my sister.
It was not Irene yesterday when we're having Naya had a live stream when she shared that a particular woman, that her husband, that what her husband uses to beat her is cane. That the husband flogs her with cane. Cane. There was one day she stood up and said the fact that she's not taking this anymore. She packed her bag. And then the funny thing is that
Connect.
this man that flogs her with cane, oh, cane like a child, that the man is a cripple.
Hey, Jesus, was she in love?
What the person no go see? What
Do
the
you know,
person no go see?
I know a woman in Air Force Base, Ikeja, because my dad was military, my other sister was military, so we're always moving up and down. We were in up floor, the woman was up floor. The woman will buy something. Then I was in year one. The woman will buy something with her money. She will come and tell me that I should tell her husband that I'm the one that dashed her. If the husband want to beat her, he will carry the children and they will sit in the parlor. The husband will use belt and be beating her.
That's
Married
so.
woman.
Yeah, you're true.
You
She
just
will
can
buy
imagine that.
credit. She will buy credit and put in her phone. She will say, her husband asked, she told her husband that I'm the one that I bought the credit, didn't load in my phone, and I load it in her phone. As young as I was like 2021 then. And the husband will come and ask me, Pat, you give my wife credit. You will not use how much credit? I'm not say 500 naira credit. Thank you.
And they come now, that one good part. And they come, I can't give you one Tori.
Let us slippers from that dog. Latest Aproko, welcome. Chi family, welcome. Chika, thank you for being here since. Glorious home, welcome.
Part.
We are waiting for the story. Always say one can give us.
Uh-huh. I have a friend that the dad is a military, a top military man. So most of the disputes that they happen for, I know who won't mention the particular force, but most of the disputes that they happen now, the papa they settle the dispute. So now different matter they carry can give the man most times. There was this case of see let me tell you, when I say our women know they try sometimes, they know they try. Because the person I was talking to yesterday was trying to liken this to someone who is under drug influence, a drug addict. And I was just laughing in my mind. I didn't want to say so much. This woman, picking where she born, she's married to this man. Her husband is a military man. They live for barrack. And the child they gave birth to, a girl, I think that they said that girl was about 10 or thereabout. The papa, they do with the girl against she's an
And the woman
underage.
restricted the marriage.
The mama no talk. Instead the pikin make him no talk. so that in papa no go lose him work.
So that she can keep her marriage.
Yes, so that she can keep her married and father will not lose the job.
Lose the work.
So now somebody will not tell me we don't know how those victims how it happens. I don't want to know
Hmm.
how it happens.
I don't want to know how it happens.
Tell me how that girl would grow up. My friend's mom was so bitter and
Hmm.
said, make marriage end, make life end, self join. Her own picking, God forbid. Some women love this marriage. I know they carry talk, my sister. It's not go. I don't just talk because oh, okay, everybody's talking. The one I don't know, I go tell you someone. This one I don't know. Let me just listen to you guys. Some of our women know they try. Let's just say the truth.
Women, they see marriage as achievement now. They see and say their greatest achievement on earth is to marry.
Some of our women know they try. So now, if this girl is, if this, hi, if this girl grows up, imagine how she's going to grow up, knowing
She'll
that
not
her
be looking at
mom.
that father, not be looking at that mother. Hmm.
So please, what would you say about this one? A
That
man that
woman,
is
she's not
capable of
worthy to
doing,
be called a mother.
God bless you. Then a man that is capable of doing such a thing, you think he doesn't have the capability of beating that girl to kick buckets? The day she will
Of
say
course, no, so
no.
that she will not live the secret. So
I
that she will
rest
not
my
live the
case, so
secret.
I go,
Uzube, thank you so much.
make I no talk past like this.
Uzube, thanks so much. I just hope all the single ladies and all the Zoe, you're making noise. Oh. Serious. Can you go and sit that way? Can you sit that side? No. Your battery will soon die. You know there is no light. I just hope all the single girls and all the single guys. Abina, I went to your page. I did not see your, what is it called again? I did not see your premiere. I think it's Be Yourself premiere that I've seen that we'll watch later, and Rosie premiere, and who again? Gum series, their premiere that I've seen, but I'll watch it later. So, guys, I think we've talked a lot about this particular topic, and a lot of people have also thrown more light on this particular topic. I think where I want to draw my line is about the religion aspect. Let's not cover up everything with religion. As you are doing that church, have your sense. As you are doing that church, have brain. Don't come and do this thing and not have brain. The Bible said in all things have wisdom. So I wonder why we do church without having wisdom, without having IQ. You don't want to, oh, let not be as if a gospel minister left God, oh, a gospel minister is divorced. Pastor Chris is divorced and is alive. Is who is alive that will live to tell the story of whether marriage sweet or marriage no sweet. You guys get. Please, if you're leaving, drop me a comment at the comment section. I'm going to attend to that later. Glorious Home, thank you so much for being here from the beginning up to now. Now, who leave marriage? You gonna say marriage sweet. And stop saying that you're staying for your kids. Because one day these kids will grow and go. It will be just you. So be alive for yourself, be alive for these kids, be alive for your parents that gave birth to you because they want you alive. I rest my case, and everybody other person that came here today will rest our case. My name is Patt Eyaba. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. I drop video every other day, and I'm going to drop a video about domestic violence from the horse's mouth to tomorrow, from a young lady that was in an abusive relationship, and after some point she told herself, I'm a spec, I'm leaving. Okay, Abina, you changed the time. Okay, because I checked now. I just went to your page. I checked. Let me show you now to see that you are like the last search person on my search. I went there, and the last video you put was 5 days ago. I'm not even seeing the premiere schedule. Why am I not seeing it, Abina? But anyway, Sha, you are my this thing notification, so I will see it if it comes. You're my notification. Not the phone they even show. Yeah, you're my notification. I will see it when it's come. So everybody, please connect with everybody you don't have. You too is a community. Let's help each other. As we are helping women to speak out, to have a voice, let's also help ourselves by subscribing to each other. Let's drop a comment. If I'm not be coming to your comment section, I'm sorry. It's not like that. I know that I visit like almost 50 page a day. I visit almost 50. So if I miss your own along the way, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you everybody for contributing your little quarter for this to this topic. My madam is back from school, so I need to attend to her. See her, she's not even smiling. She's using my data, so she's not minding me. So guys, thank you so much. Take care and help a woman out there. Help somebody that you think is in an abusive relationship out there. I appreciate you all. Uncle, carry your water gun out.